Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you my collection of Jewelmint rings. I'm going to separate these videos into separate categories according to the type of jewelry that I have from Jewelmint. This is a much quicker way to make the video showing my entire collection. And I'm just going to assume that you all know what Jewelmint is. If you don't, I'll leave a link to their website in the information box and you can go to their site and learn more about it. So what I'm going to show first is actually, of course, everyone knows they come in these gorgeous mint boxes, and I've condensed my collection, or at least started to, by putting them all in one box. How I do this is I take the foam insert that it comes with, and then I use an X-Acto knife, or you could just use one blade of a scissors, and just cut little slits where I want the band to go. And then they sit very nicely, very beautifully displayed along this foam piece, and then I'm going to add more up here later. So let me get started with the specific rings. The first one is the Aqua Bomb ring, and it has a very unique design in the fact that it has a gap in the front where you see the ring on your hand. So I think it's a very interesting spin on a typical ring. It's not just a band that goes all around, and of course it has aqua colored little stones. I doubt it's actually really stones, it's probably just resin, but I'll call it stones just for time's sake. So triangle shaped aqua colored stones on the end, and then a nice tarnished silver band. So very, very pretty. I mean, all these are going to be very pretty and very unique because it's obviously why I bought them. And next I have the Midas Ring. This is really gorgeous. It's literally one of my favorite pieces, and it's actually the first piece I ever bought from Jewelmint. It has these really great colored beads down the middle, and then the gold has a lot of visual texture to it. It feels very smooth, but it has lines running through it, and I think it gives it more depth and makes the ring look a lot more sophisticated and not just like a cheap gold-plated circle. And last in that box is the Urban Warrior ring. I typically wear this on my pointer finger. I don't know why, I just do. It has a cool little gap right here. I'm not sure if you can bend this to make it bigger or not. I haven't messed with it, but I'd kind of assume you could. And it has a very tarnished antique look to it. And these little circles actually can flip around. They're movable. So I think that gives a really nice little extra touch to the ring. It doesn't make it so stagnant. It's fun that it has little pieces that can move, and it gives it just overall, and it just makes it overall more unique. Okay, I also have the Saber Tooth ring. From the side, on both sides, it has a pink gem and then a purple little swoosh. And from the front, it's just completely gold. And I really love this because this point can set on the finger next to the one that you're wearing it on. And then from the front, it just looks like this. It widens here, so even from the front, even though it's just completely shiny gold, the fact that it has this different width already gives it a lot of visual interest. And then from the side, from the back, you can see that little pop of color. So this is just a really nice kind of fancy ring, but it can definitely be very casual as well. The next is the Seventies Flair ring. It has this really nice mustard stone and aqua stone, and then in the silver there's little details here. They look like little seashells to me, like those fanned out seashells. So this is definitely a good summer ring given the colors and the little details in it. This is definitely not for someone who just likes something a little dainty on their finger. This is definitely going to be noticed. And I actually really like this to throw on with just like a gray t-shirt and jeans, and I don't want many accessories. I just want to stay very minimal but still have something pop in my outfit. This is always perfect for that. So really like it. And the last is actually a set. It's the Bedrock Duo. It's the exact same ring, just one is in gold and one is in silver. They're dome shaped, and you can either wear them alone or separate, alone or together. Yep, okay. What I like doing is the dome, they have a little bit, it's not a point, but I'm just going to call it that. See where it just kind of tapers a little bit. So I like to face those in opposite directions when I wear them together, like this one going this way, this one pointing over here. And I just think it adds a little something extra when I do that instead of keeping them the exact same, so it's not just like a row of domes on my finger. And like I said, wear them separately if you just want a little bit of gold or a little bit of silver ring. But I like them together. It's an interesting combination, definitely unique, and I usually wear them on my pointer finger as well. So anyway, those are all my rings from Jewelmint. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!